Hey y'all, welcome back to RSVP with Lori, your go-to space for all things lifestyle, trending topics, and keeping it real. It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for Trending Talk Fridays, where we dive into what's buzzing this week. Let's get into it. RSVP with Lori, your soft life ambassador. Join me if you truly enjoy life. Please be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. Michael Rainey Jr., who we all know as Tariq on Power Book 2 Ghost, has donated $2.4 million in financial literacy and identity protection services to high school students in Staten Island, his hometown. Now, this contribution, part of the Educated Student Protect Yourself initiative by the Recovery Education Foundation, will benefit over 6,800 students across 3 schools. Congratulations. I think it is amazing. Y'all, please be aware, over 165,000 pounds of ground beef has been recalled nationwide due to possible E. coli contamination. Now, as you guys know, I am vegan. It's not just because I'm trying to be bougie, but they inject these meats with so many things, and they really just mishandle the meats, the process of the meats, getting it from the animal to the store. That is the main reason why my family chose to become vegan. If you think that you have been affected by the products, you are encouraged to check with your local restaurants or suppliers. Make sure that it's being properly cooked, all of that good stuff. Or if you think it's possible, I really encourage people to stop consuming meat. They inject this meat with hormones and all other kind of terrible things, and they just don't handle it properly. So pay attention and be aware. Pastor Jamal Bryant and Dr. Carrie Turner are officially married. I guess congratulations are in order. I give it 5-year tops. I don't believe that he is a loyal or trustworthy person. I know I don't know the man. I'm just gauging from what I've seen of him. But either way, I think she looks absolutely beautiful. I can't stand the man, so y'all be the judge yourself. If you guys have not seen the videos from G Herbo being on Kai Cenat's Twitch show, I don't know the name of his podcast, but the clips I saw were absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved how he handled his son. If you guys have not seen it, I encourage you to go watch it. It's on most of the blogs if you don't want to watch the full video. But Yosan, he's just well spoken. He handled his emotions well. I absolutely loved it. So check it out if you haven't. Congratulations to Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. I know they are not fan favorites, but I really think it's a great love story. I think they are genuine. I know people think it's just for publicity and to, help his career or his I can't think of the word, his reputation around Hollywood, but I think it's genuine. What do you guys think? Beyonce will be performing at the inaugural NFL Christmas halftime show during the Ravens versus Texas game. And they said the ticket sales went up by, I think, 30% just by this being announced. Y'all know that's my girl. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know what more she could do with a performance, but I'm sure she will not disappoint. Will you guys be tuning in? Are you attending the game? Let me know down below. Okay, y'all, rumors are circulating that Portia and Dennis might be rekindling that old thing. He was at her green screen. She had the cameras on her and she panned over and Dennis was there. Whatever it is, I'm just happy to see them in a good space. I wouldn't mind if they got back together. I never wanted them to break up. Let me know what you guys think down below. Another one of my faves did a great interview with Carlos King. Now, I cannot stand Carlos King, but Lisa Ray is one of my all-time favorites. So I went on to watch the interview. Honestly, it was a great interview if I'm not going to be biased. It was a great interview. And she briefly spoke about how Nicole Murphy did allegedly have interactions with her husband, an affair as she described it, and that she definitely wanted to fight Nicole. Now I know most people say, oh, don't blame the woman. She didn't make vows to you and blah, blah, blah. But Nicole was considered her friend. She was at her bachelorette party. And I think that was just very disgraceful, very disrespectful for her to do that. And then Lisa Ray talked about how she called her and said, hey, have you ever been to Turks and Caicos, blah, blah, blah. And Nicole lied and said no. At that moment, she knew that she indeed had an affair with her husband, allegedly, because she had the manifest from the private jet that she had indeed been to the island. I don't know why women just have no integrity, especially when it comes to friends. She clearly knew the man was married to her friend and still continued to make the decision to have an affair with that man, allegedly. So I don't know. I just think people are so hypersexual that they don't care about others or their feelings. We know the situation that happened with Leela Rashawn's husband and Nicole Murphy. So yeah, boo to her. So yeah, she was a favorite of mine as well. But after I saw what was going on, there's no way I can actually respect that lady. Do you guys think that Lisa Ray is correct in her way of thinking, or do you think that, hey, she should only hold her husband accountable? What you guys think? Not much to say about this besides get ready for the shit show. I have no words, honestly. I saw this and I find it so amusing. Like, it's so ridiculous to me, putting your silverware in the hot water or the lemon, or bringing your own silverware. If you think the silverware is dirty, what do you think about the pots that they're cooking the food in? What do you think about the plates? What do you think about the cups? Like, let's be for real. If you're that self-conscious and you think that there is some such contamination on the silverware, stay home, because that says a lot about the restaurant. If their silverware isn't clean, I don't think anything in the restaurant is clean. Guys, come on, make it make sense. Did y'all know that Denzel Washington said he was drinking heavily and also had tried drugs before? I mean, it's not that unbelievable, I guess, because he is a part of Hollywood, but I really would have never thought it, because you didn't hear the rumors, you never saw him out at parties or whatever. So this goes to show you can live your life in private, because I have never heard any rumors about Denzel Washington and him being drinking heavily or being on drugs or doing drugs even. So I would be interested in learning more about that from him. I know y'all might be upset with my feelings about this. However, I believe Chad is who he is. I don't believe he hid who he is from any woman that he's been with. And I think if you accept a man, you have to accept them for who they are. There's a lot of women that think, okay, yeah, he's saying this, but I'm going to make him change his mind. If a man is telling you they have no desire to be monogamous and they want to be with different women, which he has shown, which he has said out loud, the whole public has heard him say these things, you got to be okay with it. And I don't agree with women putting rules on that. You know, some women might say, okay, well, I don't mind, but it can't be my friend, or I don't mind, but it can't be in our house. If someone has no integrity and they're not a loyal person and they want to be with different partners sexually, you cannot put rules on that. It's never going to work. And it's not that I don't have empathy for Sherelle, but women need to realize that they are not going to be special. If a man is saying and showing you that they don't want to be monogamous, you're never going to be able to change their mind. I don't care if you're trying to prove that you're the freak of the week. I don't care how often you have sex. If that's a man's desire, that's what they're going to do. And I'm just glad that she's standing tall. I don't want to see her crying and in the corner behind this, but I am disappointed that, you know, she had that baby. Now, there's another baby out of wedlock that they have to try to raise separately, because I don't blame her. But at the same time, I'm saying, listen to who people tell you they are. Pay attention to who people show you they are. You are never going to prove yourself worthy enough to change a person's behavior and who they are deep down in their soul. So hopefully they can work it out and be good parents. But ladies, stop ignoring them red flags. Congratulations to Lil Baby for graduating from Harvard's business school. At this point, I just feel like they just handing out them degrees. So I don't know how serious to take it, but either way, congratulations. T.I. was upset that he was denied entry to a restaurant for not having an ID. Now, from the comments and what I researched, this restaurant, you cannot get in without an ID. And T.I. should not feel so entitled that he should be above the rules. Now you can see where his son King got this behavior from, because if you guys remember how he disrespected that Waffle House worker, this man got on the internet and disrespected the man that denied him access. That's this man's job. He talked about his clothes, how they were cheap, etc. Okay, that's how this man provides for his family. So why would he make a special rule for you and then get fired, and then he don't have money to buy the cheap pants that you talked about, T.I.? Make it make sense. You owe that man an apology, and you need to stop being rude because you think you're above the rules just because you're T.I. Love you still. Keke Palmer was on Club Shay Shay, and I thought it was an amazing interview. I will be doing a separate post with my review of their interview. I think I had a lot to say, and I didn't want to try to fit it in this little short trending talk. So look forward to that. And if you haven't watched, make sure to watch. Same things I said about Chad, go for Neo. If a man is telling you they have no desire to be monogamous, take them for their word. Take them for their word at it. Now, me, and I do want to say this to you. I don't think you really have the choice to be polyamorous if you're making $40,000 a year, or you barely work, or you think the women should be the household providers. I am not for a polyamorous relationship because I think most men do not have the capacity to love more than one woman, to financially take care of more than one woman, to sexually physically take care of more than one woman or emotionally take care of more than one woman. I don't think 99% of men have that capacity. Now, there are some rich men that think, oh, I got enough money, I could take care of 3-4 women. True. But emotionally, you're lacking more than 9 times out of 10. You're sexually lacking. And that's all you can provide. Why some women choose to tolerate it, I don't know. But I've never even seen a polyamorous relationship be successful. And I have seen some in real life and on TV. I've never seen one that's actually successful and they weren't still bickering and fighting. They didn't eventually break up, etc. So you're not going to convince me of that BS. And again, most men do not have the mental space, the mental capacity to take care of more than one woman in every area of their life. Sorry, but not sorry. And that's a wrap on this week's Buzz and Topics for Trending Talk Fridays. From inspiring acts of generosity to important health alerts, it's been a full week of moments that make us think, smile, and stay informed. Keep the conversation going. Be sure to comment down below, and we'll see you next Friday for more. I am RSVP with Lori. If you have not subscribed, please consider doing so and click the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. Again, everything I said is just my opinion, not the law. Bye.